Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Robert Real, guys. We're here at a new location. It's getting used to things. It's weird, right? Y'all know. Well, welcome, guys. It's Rhea in the building, joined with G-Baby and Dice. I'll let them go on and do their thing like we normally do.
Well, hello. As y'all see, I got new hair.
You already know what it is. What up, though?
Oh, Lord.
Dice Clark, baby.
All right, let's see. Okay, y'all, like I said, we got a new set. We are now with the Podcastic family. Down where? Mm-hmm. Oh.
There we go.
Duh. Told y'all we're still getting used to stuff. I love it. I love the intro. It's a new
vibe.
And it's no, for those that have been with us and watching and you got wondering like, where's Rico? Let's just put it on out there. Let's just be direct. There's nothing crazy going on. Just switching it up, guys. We got Dice here. They still working with super producer Rico. So it's no shade. All of us are in business to support and win. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
So I can't speak for nothing else. I speak from my standpoint. So moving, with that being said, moving forward, we're going to get on into the group of things. So how was your weekend? We're going to go over our weekend recap.
Who wants to start?
I would say ladies first, but...
I can bring it from both ends.
Right. Don't be that way.
Let's see. I did graduation.
Yeah, because it's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks,
So we have 2 weeks to recap on.
And I'm done, and I'm happy. I know y'all been hearing about me talking about this all year, pretty much since last year. It's over. He graduated. He's done. Prom was beautiful. Graduation was beautiful. Now it's on to the party, and then he's going off to school August 5th at Northwestern Technical Institute for heating and cooling.
You said he going off like he leaving the state.
I'm leaving the state. He's going to be off in the land of his own. Shit, he's on his own. I did my job. I'm done.
Yeah.
But that's it. I mean, festivities, graduation stuff. I need a nap for 3 days.
Yeah, you do, because I'm exhausted. So this everything. We made the prom. Of course, I had to graduation work and stuff.
Yes, you guys did.
Prom send-off was nice.
I did. It was real nice.
Thank you.
Something different with this new generation. Man.
It wasn't over the top, and it wasn't under.
It was crowded.
It was crowded.
And
you can't get mad at the people on the street trying to get up the street. Y'all blocking the whole street, taking
drones
pictures.
And all of that. It was a lot going on.
It was a lot.
But it was worth it. He's happy. I'm happy. Everything's good.
Yeah, he looked a little stressed.
He was ready to go.
He was just ready to get to the room.
Right.
No, not the room, the prom.
Oh, yeah.
They only stayed at the prom
That's
for an
right.
hour.
The prom.
I'm still not ready.
They were only at the prom for an hour.
If
they had rentals.
Right. They wanted to enjoy that.
They like, why we gonna sit in this prom? We got Benzes and Porsches and all of that outside we could drive.
Benz and what's that song?
Beamer, Benz, and Beamer, Benz.
Yeah.
Well,
So that was me, y'all.
Saturday, Dice had an event.
Yes.
And I can't just say Dice. It was Dice, King. I don't know everybody's names, so I'll leave it who I know. And shout out to Sonya for helping. She was amazing too. But it was the Millionaire Mindset Movement Gala. Mm-hmm. And
show the logo.
I hate that I don't have my pictures of that.
Right.
But this, and they gave us this. What they gave us.
It's one of the gifts that was at the table for everybody. And it was for most people to take notes, while they were there. So
because people like me forget my name half the day. So I was like, oh, I got to write this down. Be vulnerable. Admit when you're wrong.
Yeah.
Watch the demand on things. Be humble. Things you already know, but you still want to reiterate.
Write it down. So
you got to write it down and make it plain. It's the vision. Everyone was dressed. It was a nice. They're gonna do another one. If you missed it,
yeah, because I told y'all it was not lying to y'all that I was practicing walking because me and heels since COVID, I ain't wore them for real. But I had so much going on I couldn't. But
yeah,
I'm going to the next one.
No, yeah, we it's a ongoing thing, and we gonna travel with it, different cities and states. But the next one will be here in Michigan, Detroit again, in September. We working on a date right now. When we lock it in, we gonna have the tickets on sale, so nobody can have an excuse not getting a ticket early. We did sell out. Shout out to Angie Starr from 105.9 FM with Mason and Lil D, Devon. She came and did her thing, and they talked about it this morning.
They did?
Yeah, she did.
Because I wasn't up.
No, you weren't up because it's from 6 to 9. I think she started talking about 7:30.
Okay.
So, because we gave Mason award, and Coco. But Coco, she probably be there tomorrow. She come in on Tuesdays to get coffee, so she don't even know.
I should be able to. Well, she might know. Nah.
Yeah, I'm sure she know. Nah, she followed. That's my. Well, she knew she was getting an award.
Okay.
But she didn't know that Angie was there to accept it on her behalf, and took it to the station. So when she get there tomorrow, so they was talking about it today. It was dope. They with us. She said they gonna be with us for everyone we do. She talked so highly about it. She had a great time, and
Angie's spirit was amazing.
No, she is. She dope. Like she's dope.
Yeah, she was. She's. We definitely gonna be linking up. She's very in your face. Like not people think that radio personalities or people they're not. You can't talk to them.
They're not personal.
They're not personal. That's the word. Thank you, baby.
She personal because she was
personal. Yes.
She was involved with everything, and she remembered a whole lot that some of the people on the panel said. She said on the radio this morning, and she even gave us a shout out for What Up Dope Pod Talk. Told me I'll make sure they check us out. I was like, she remembered that?
She write everything down.
I was
write everything down.
But it was a beautiful night. Our black people showed up. They looked beautiful. It was a lot of powerful people in that room. A lot of connections. It changed a few people's lives. Like I got so many inboxes now from people was at the party like, thank you, I needed this, I'm glad I was supposed to be in that room, I'm revamping my business, I done got some connects and stuff. Every time y'all do something, let us know. Like I'm talking about maybe 7 people.
And that's what it's about. 7 is the number for completion.
Do you guys have like vendors set up and stuff like that, or
we didn't there because we was at the St. Regis Hotel on the Boulevard. It's nothing against them, but they got rules and regulations.
Right.
But now we're going to host it somewhere else so where we can have more control of time and be able to do that, because what I wanted for people when you got your own brand is to bring your product and your business cards.
Right.
You can have extras in your car, but at that table, you were supposed to be able to have something to show people.
Right.
Like, this is what I do, and give them your business card. And if they wanted to purchase something, you was prepared.
Right.
A lot of people didn't do that because they didn't know
how it was set up.
It was so funny because I can honestly say, and I can speak for the whole team, we didn't know how it's going to be. We didn't know exactly, because people kept saying, well, what is it? All we know is that we wanted to change people's mindset. We all are millionaires. We just don't know how to get to it by ourselves. We need that help.
That networking and everything.
Yep. So
and documentation beat conversation. So there was some documented millionaires in the building.
Yes,
I want you to understand that.
Yeah, definitely. But, and there was some silent investors. And I tried to get hints to people. Like, don't just look at the panel.
Yeah,
there was so many people sit next to you that's willing to invest.
But what it did was it makes you focus on your brand.
Yeah.
If you don't have a pitch for your brand, that makes you want to, I need to get this together.
Yeah.
Have a professional setup, a professional presentation. So I'm definitely back in the studio doing what I need to do and revamping some things.
I'll be honest with you, during COVID, when we had nothing to do for real. That's kind of when I went into the seasonings and all of that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do the whole professional thing, so that's when I had somebody do my website professionally. You know, I had to figure out how I wanted to market myself. You know, and then too, someone told me like, you know, it's not important to have your picture on your stuff. You don't always have to have
Exactly.
your face. You know, so those were the things that I picked up then. But then COVID went away and other things started popping. And I forgot, you know, not that I forgot,
back
but,
in the world.
Yeah, but those things are important to do.
No, they're
too.
very important. Like, I even learned a lot more there with some of the speakers that was on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So, and the connections. Now, all I'm gonna say is this. This first one, we will be announcing who got the $10,000. I know a lot of people was wondering, but we couldn't pick them the same night because everybody, it was QR codes on the table. You had to fill your information out, send it to us. So
Y'all already know?
No, we don't know yet. No, we haven't had time to go through everybody's thing yet.
She like
I'm
about
just
to announce the
claiming
winner
it.
right now.
But this is the thing. This is very important right here. And I watched a lot of people, especially our people, lose out on money, free money, because they didn't have their stuff together.
Yep.
That paperwork is very important. And this meeting, where this movement was set up for people to get situated, because even if filling your information out on there, if your paperwork not right, it eliminates you from getting the $10,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we can't wait on you to fix something that you didn't do
Right.
to
Well, I'm
choose
good.
you. So everybody who paperwork was right, and once we go over everything and all their T's crossed and their I's are dotted, then we gonna go through. King gonna sit down. And we gonna just decide. Actually, this week we going over it. Like we'll know by the end of this week.
Okay.
We gonna announce it. So I'm giving heads up for everyone we do. The money might enlarge.
Right.
This first one was $10,000.
He even said that.
Yeah.
He said this is probably the least amount of money he's invested.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I heard that, I said, oh, King
Yeah.
not playing.
More.
I'm not.
And understand this: just because you didn't, if you don't win the $10,000, right? It doesn't mean that we not going to invest in your company, because if we feel like what you got going on is worth investing, we still will do it, even if it ain't 10 or 20,000.
Right.
Your business might not cost as much to invest in and to get it going, but a lot of people will feel like, I ain't win, I don't want to go back again.
I don't
Then
think
you'll be a
nobody
fool
would say
not
this
to.
is the first one.
Yeah.
We're gonna speak life into it.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna speak no negativity into it. Yeah, everything can be perfected.
Right.
I'm not gonna say things were wrong. Me and Dice already had that conversation.
Right.
I can express my opinions on different things, just from being at different galas and events. But I like the concept. Definitely stay with the black tie. I think
for sure.
Definitely stay with the black tie.
We got to keep it grown, because
it very
even for
mature.
me and then shop man, my man Cody, he'd be so proud.
Man.
Right now,
You got a picture with you with your suit on?
no.
He ain't really. I mean, it's Dice.
Oh.
He still had his cap on.
Yeah, King had on one too.
Dang,
it was
King
like
did
4
too.
people had
Nothing
on.
wrong with having
Yeah,
your
it was
hat
still
on.
looking sweet. We was good.
They look sweet.
You had on
I just
a
want
suit
the
or
tux.
like a blazer?
I had a
and
blazer.
jeans?
I had a blazer, jeans, a button
Okay,
up,
that's cool.
the bow tie.
All right, that's
He looked
cool.
dapper.
Yeah,
I still want to see the whole tux.
I am. Next
I just
time.
do.
This was such a short notice thing we put together, and I was so busy that I forgot. The day before, I was like, shit, I don't even have nothing to wear. I had to put something together. I was mad at that, because I really didn't want, because it was at the point I was like, I don't even want to go now.
Shout out to My Dream Dress Bridal Boutique, because she had a sale that I had did a reel for.
You did.
$25 was my dress.
Really?
$25.
Why you didn't call me?
Oh, my real sister was there.
So
She was so pretty. She took notes too.
The shade.
I know she did.
Yeah, she was there.
I know Robbie
Shout
did
out
that.
to Slim.
Okay. Well, guys, you see we're at Podcastic now. For those just tuning in, we are in a new location. 313-266-2811. Yes, you can call in. You can still call in. You know, Dice loves his phone calls.
I do.
He
I
loves
like
it.
for the people to interact. That means it's real. You know what I'm saying?
It's still real if they don't
I
interact.
mean, still, but
We
you
reaching
know.
people.
No,
What up, though?
So
I
call
see you.
us. I'm
I
like
see
Dirty
it.
on our show. Call us. We want you to call
Yeah,
us. Ask some
And he
questions.
keeps saying his show. I want y'all to make it very he is the Quincy Jones of podcasting. Okay, so yes, he is doing 2 shows.
Yeah,
I know y'all don't
back
know
back.
that because when he with What Up Though, he don't mention Robert Real that much.
But I start off on here with the What Up Though.
You do.
Because that's how we greet each other.
Exactly. It's just how we. I mean, I say it.
This is true.
That's how we talk. But I have to mess with him.
Always.
Dice and I have our own way of talking. People that know us know what it is. People that don't will think that we crazy.
Yeah.
So just chalk it up to those that don't know.
Well,
Yeah, but it's cool. But what up, though, to everybody who watching? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all chatting. If you have any questions, please try to call in because it's hard to read the comments
It is.
and respond.
Especially with a new setup. You know, we got on headphones and stuff, all grown up and stuff. All mature. Y'all see my hair. I got my color done today.
we look like 2 blonde.
I'm so blind. That too, right, the blondies. But it is June. The month of June is actually, what y'all think the month of June is?
Well, you already
Month.
told me.
I told you, but the world is Pride Month.
It is Pride.
And they
Ooh,
would make
let me
it for the
tell you.
men that month, huh?
Mm-hmm. So we're going to cue this first video right quick.
You ain't tell me that.
What?
It's not that. So silly.
Make sure, man.
June is Men's Mental Health Month, but have you noticed how nobody has talked or posted about it? But if it was about women, it would be a whole different story. And I bet you half the men watching this video have never heard of June is Men's Mental Health Month, because I guess it's not as important as Pride Month.
It's no shade. It's no shade with the Pride Month, but I didn't know
I didn't know
until I
June
started
was-
seeing posts about
I
it.
knew it.
You know? How long
They
did you
been
know?
there. They did that like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So what, as a male?
June 1st, they started that.
That
about
need to
3
be on the
years.
calendar with Pride.
No, it don't. No, the men's.
The men's
no, I
do.
thought y'all was talking about the pride stuff. Like,
You
no,
don't do it.
not that.
We're not gonna do it.
I'm
Now, we
saying
might
it
get
needs
some
to be
phone
on the
calls for that.
calendar
Wow.
like that one is on the calendar. Because that's on the calendar.
It is.
Pride is definitely on there. So I'm saying the Men's Health Month needs to be on there.
They ain't gonna put that on there. They don't even have autism on there. They don't
You see
even
how
have
long it
lupus
took
on
for
there.
Juneteenth
Yeah,
to
I know
reach
what I'm
our
saying.
whole
my
world?
condition.
All
Nothing's
of them,
on
don't, none of those be on the
Just
calendar.
cancer, COVID.
Just October for
Cancer
that. For cancer is October. For breast cancer,
breast cancer.
October.
Yeah, all the
Other
other
months,
cancers have a month. It's just not as vocal.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Unless you
I
do
think-
the research, you're not going to see it. But that's why we're here to talk about these kind of things. And
But people don't care like they say. Like
they do care.
he said on that video, they don't care enough to fight for it to get on there.
I don't.
They don't
did you
care.
listen to? I didn't hear. Did he say that on the
Oh.
video?
No,
He said at the end, he said, I
He
guess
said-
it's not as important as pride.
That didn't mean he wasn't gonna fight for it.
So I don't know if you guys have seen.
See what I'm saying? You
Nick
see what I'm
Cannon
saying?
has a new show called The Council. Something.
I didn't know it was a new show, but I have seen
I don't know
some
if it's-
clips of it.
It's good.
Yes.
And it's
I haven't
a
seen it.
male,
I heard
it's
of it.
a whole male panel with different doctors and therapists and
Yeah, because he
it's
needs some
very
therapy.
good.
Yeah, he needs some
Who
therapy. Nick Cannon.
Well, he's definitely getting
Seemed
it.
pretty fine to me.
Yeah, no, he breaks
He's
down
doing
on that
it.
show. He
Yeah.
does. It's very good.
He's trying to populate the nation. Something wrong with him.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Not with multiple.
Hey,
He
I
ain't
say if you can afford it, go for it.
I don't, because it's not about
Okay.
money. You can't split yourself in half. It's about time.
But the difference, somebody they talked about this, right? But they said he spent time with his
He
kids.
do.
All his
All of them.
kids. Yeah.
That's
They
what people
say
say.
he do that.
Shout out to Nick Cannon. You want to come
No,
on the show?
shout out to him.
We love to have you. I love that question.
for
Have
sure.
a question.
Listen, I think he does, honestly. I mean, then watching the show and how he talks about, his whole situation.
And plus,
all
you
of
could
that.
look at, the way he act and talk, his demeanor, he ain't the type to be a
And
deadbeat.
he don't get no bad rap from his baby mama.
You don't even hear nothing about that,
You
though.
don't.
That's a good point.
It's
Yeah.
a good point, but it don't mean just like we didn't know about Diddy whooping Cassie butt
Hey.
because
Yeah,
they
but
was
that-
together so long. You know what I'm saying? People
see,
put up
see,
front.
He was there with her. He was
He
spending a lot of
was,
time with
and
her.
money.
So-
So the cover up is real. Now people probably gonna be mad at me for this one, but I'm just saying. How y'all know in that video she didn't have on no shoes when she was running from the room? How we know what was in that bag?
What you mean?
When she was when he mollywopped her, maybe she had some in the bag that wasn't supposed to be hers.
He still should have put his hands on. He should have just snatched the bag.
What difference
got his
does it
bag
make?
back.
He's still living.
He should have just got the bag
She
and left
probably
her
had a
alone.
bag of dildos of his that she.
Because he was in the shower. Because he was getting out the shower clearly.
I've never seen her in Cyrilla's before.
You
Never.
Never.
They
She's
get
never
them privately delivered. They don't want the people to know they getting it. Picking it up.
Oh yeah, I just got it. I'm slow. Because that's what he likes. I forgot.
That's why that blonde darker is. She got the darker blonde in there. Shit gonna go over her head for
It
sure.
went definitely over my head. I'm not kidding.
So
But-
with mental health for men,
Yeah.
and you wearing the color?
Oh, this the color for
Yeah.
it?
Is it?
I believe it is blue.
Oh, it's all. If it's so, that's all in divine order.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Am I correct? I think
I
I'm
don't
correct.
know. You might be.
I'm gonna say you're right because I'm
gonna lie.
gonna go
Somebody
with
correct
it.
me.
Yeah, we gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go with it.
All right.
Somebody call me and correct it if you thought
Oh.
about colors.
And So now that we're talking about that, I forgot also this past weekend, Sunday, I was invited to be on a panel at a church.
Really?
Yeah, I talked before our podcast at 2:30. Damn, I wish I could remember the name. It's on Puritan.
I remember it's at
right
a
off
church.
of Livernois. It was at a church. And it's so funny because when I was invited, I say,
Oh, behind the post office.
no. It's across Livernois. Going towards
know. That's-
Highland Park, Hamilton, that way. You won't know it. It's like
Yeah.
9 churches. It's
okay, no.
like 9 of them down that street.
I'm on
but-
Livernois and
I'm not even on
I
the
have to
street. I'm
look it
just
up.
listening.
But it was great because we talked about men's mental health, relationships, different little things. And it was so funny because I told him, I said, well, listen, man, I don't change just because it's on the church panel. Y'all know how
Is
I
that
am.
what you said?
Yeah.
And they still wanted you?
And
Look
they
at
said,
God.
that's the reason why we want you to come.
really
And they
Well,
said,
you know how to be respectful. You not
yeah,
gonna
I ain't
drop
gonna
all
act
those.
a fool, but
Yeah. bombs and all
He
it
ain't
was
gonna-
just like,
He might say damn or hell, but
I didn't. I kept cool. And
Don't get drunk before you go, Dice.
drunk off of life.
But they was just like, keep it 100 like you do. That's why we want you to be here. The difference of what's gonna be there. So I
Right.
was like the balance.
That's good.
And no, it was real good. Like I ain't gonna
It
lie,
made
I
you
felt
feel good, yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
And they want me to come back.
Okay.
They doing it again. They want me to
That's
come
so
back.
good. I'm so proud.
Yeah, that
Don't
was
worry, I
dope.
won't take any credit. I'm not gonna make it about me. I'm not gonna make it about me.
Shout out to Carlton Honey, which he is my nephew, and he's a elder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I was shocked, but I was impressed. I loved it, and it was so funny because they was asking marital questions, and I was like, wait a minute. All of y'all up here married? Like I need to be sitting down there with them if y'all not married. I'm the only one not. But it was fun. It was fun. It got me ready for our podcast later on that night. So I'm ready to go back because they
That's
love it.
good.
They asked for all my autograph, hugs, all type of stuff.
Autographs.
No, not that part. Maybe not that part. Not that part. But,
Hold on.
Speaking into existence.
no, but they was just
Some
saying.
people want the fame. That's a good question. The fame or the. Do you want fame or do you want. What's the. Not fortune. It's not fortune. What's the other word? Somebody asked me this question before, and I said I don't want to be famous because being famous, because you love what you do,
Right.
you just want to get it out there,
Right.
and get a message out and help people. But being famous, like Kevin Hart is famous. You can't. Fame changes you. You can't go places and people not
Don't recognize you.
and
Oh shit!
want
I'm
to jump
already
on.
famous.
That's.
Real time. Everywhere I go, and somebody gonna recognize me. Like
This
real
is
talk.
true.
Yeah.
We are,
So-
and I say we because all of us can go out and run into somebody
Yes.
we know.
Definitely.
Yes. It's a gift and a curse.
It
It is.
definitely is.
It's a
That's why
gift
I
and a
try to
curse.
stay in the house more often.
But it's getting more and more now because it's so many people who approach me who I don't know or don't know me personally and just be like, "Aren't you the guy with the podcast? Your name Dice Clark
Yeah.
or you got the game room or you?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't know me, but I follow you. I love what you're doing.
Because I'm
Keep
looking
doing."
at you like, do I know you? Am I
Yeah, that's
supposed to
how I
not
be
forget
like.
stuff?
My face expressions, they be like, no, you don't know me. I be like, yeah, because you see, I'm looking at you
Right.
like, how you know all of this and I don't know you.
Right.
I had a lady come up to me at Jaden's graduation, and she was like, "Oh, hey, my son, such and such." And I'm like, Okay. Now I know my son has company and his friends come over, but I usually know the kids, but I didn't know this one. But she was like, yeah, you know, I lived in Texas too. And I'm like, how the hell she know? I don't know this woman from a can of paint, but she just knew my whole life story. Like, you were in Texas for this amount of time, you moving again. And I said, now who the hell?
Telling her all that information.
And I answered her, but it was still one of those, like, how do you know this? So I asked my son, like, do I know her? Am I supposed to know her? He was like, no. I said, so who the hell? I had no clue.
It didn't click that you never asked her about Robert Real. She probably saw you.
I ain't asked her nothing. I had so much going on because
that's probably what it was.
And stuff.
And you don't even think about it.
You know what I started thinking?
Yeah, other stuff, wrong stuff. Ain't nobody.
What man is this?
I'm pretty sure it was a show. Okay.
I felt like it was one of those. So here,
because it's possible.
It's possible.
I'm about to wait on a phone call. Some nigga gonna call. I'm like, possibly. We'll see. I don't know.
I think this would be it. You should wait on her to say something in the comments like this. Where I knew you from.
Me, like.
But so the first time that happened, I think I called you.
Yeah.
And I was like, some girl just was like, hey, Robert Real. Like, while she was like, I love that show. And I was just like, huh? It threw me off.
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird.
I think we're so into the moment of it's us.
Yeah.
So when somebody random just be like, hey, I know you be like...
They be like, keep up the good work on the show. And I saw the show and I saw this. And I was like... But the show that gets the most attention was actually the show when we talked about mental illness.
Okay.
A lot of people ask me about that one. Mm-hmm. That's why I circle back to... We joke and we talk about relationships and we do all that, but it is a purpose in this platform.
Yeah.
Right.
So, with that being said, we're circling back to the men's health awareness.
Okay.
Yes,
and how do you cope with... Because men cope differently from women.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing we got to understand. We are different. Yeah. So we can sometimes be harder on men and think you guys have it together when you don't.
We don't. And that's the thing. A lot of men hide it because they don't want to look weak or sound weak. So they feel like when you ask a lot of men, you okay? And all they going to say is like, oh, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm straight.
Glad you said that. We're going to go into the next video. I'm glad you just said that. Divine. It's all in the spirit.
All in the spirit. Shout out to Gino.
Shout out to Gino.
Sometimes being a loner is a trauma response. You are so used to people you love not showing up for you, or you may have grown up in a toxic environment. The only one you could really depend on was you, so you naturally feel safe when you're alone.
Does that resonate with you?
All the time. Like, for me, that's why when we was on the show talking with your nephew, when I was saying like the silent stress, like a lot of men cover it up because we don't even know when we stressing. You know what I'm saying? So that's more dangerous. That's why a lot of us, I think, having heart attacks.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, we just dropping because we hold a lot in, we carry a lot, and we gotta be like this 24/7. Because it's not like I'm not going home to nobody while I'm in a relationship or married, right? But for the men who married. They got to be out in these streets. They got to be a certain way. And then to come home to that, and that's what women get it mixed up when a man say, I want you to be my peace, because he want to come home to somebody who just going to be there for him and not judge him and be bickering about different things, because that's his safe place. But when he feel like he can't even come home to that, he already deal with it in the streets, he hold it in that much more. And that's why a lot of men got a lot of health problems, internal versus not physical, but internal. It pops up because they hold in so much. And
I don't want to be the devil's advocate. I don't want to seem like I don't male bash. But I will say, it's difficult to be somebody's piece and you in pieces. Men, you can't be somebody's piece when you in pieces yourself. So you looking at things, you're trying to be here. We are all things to everybody.
Correct.
Everybody all the time, to the job, to your parents. God, if you still have your parents, you getting up in age where we're taking care of our parents, taking care of grandkids, taking care of, well, not me. I still got kids. I was taking care of kids, not grandkids yet, but
you know what?
It's getting there.
That was some of the reasons why I was ready to leave and why I'm kind of ready to leave again. Because I definitely want to pulled all over the place. Why are you laughing at me?
This is good, Craig.
I'm ready to go. It's too much.
But you can't run away from it.
Listen, but it's not running away from it because I feel you, G baby. I swear.
I know you do.
Do you know last week that was on my mind? I said after this Millionaire Mindset thing, I was gonna disappear.
You gonna do one of your
leave and start over? Yeah.
I'm leaving
and
Friday.
I stayed on you.
Yeah. I wanted to leave and start
you think
over.
I'm playing? I'm out on Friday at 4 a.m.
Going where? Boop. As long as you back Monday. I don't.
Yeah,
look, let me tell you something. I don't care what y'all do.
I will be
as long as y'all back on Monday at 6 p.m.
Y'all didn't hear me. I was leaving and leaving. Like I wasn't coming
you
back.
You sound like that's a suicide attempt. That's what that sounds like when you say that.
I'm talking about out of state.
Thank
like I wasn't gonna stay here in Michigan. I was gonna just disappear and don't tell nobody.
Try it if you want to.
I think you tried that before.
You tried it, and he called me.
That time wasn't by choice. I had to do that. I was forced to do that. But this time, like it's so much. Like people don't know you wear so much that they don't see.
Yeah.
Because I'm always smiling, I'm always joking, but that helps me get through it. That's why I play a lot joke. I don't try to take too much serious because I got enough I'm carrying that serious. So when I'm around, I try to make what to people look bad, I try to turn it into a good situation, so I joke about it.
So even when you do your lives and you try and tell people like, hey, I need my space, and even with me when I be like, hey, I'm taking this time off, let me be. You still get people that's like, well, you're not gonna say that to me.
Yeah.
I'm still,
like, no, you too. Just like I said, I'm joking, but
everybody.
Sometimes even my mama, like, hey, leave me alone.
And I want to give my mom a break so badly with the kids, and it's like we working. How do you balance? And she's just so hands on. You know how she is with the kids. And she don't want nobody doing nothing. I said, you got to relinquish some of that. You got to let go because you are tearing yourself down.
I'm getting better myself.
That word no.
See, because the problem, I don't like rejection for one. I don't like nobody tell me no. And if I got to ask you more than once,
that part.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to lie. There's some people in my life, I feel like I don't have to ask because the way I move. If I love you and I deal with you, like I know you need something, you don't have to ask me. I'm going to be there for you.
Yeah.
So I be thinking I want that same reciprocation. I want that. It don't happen.
Nope.
So when it don't happen, I get mad. I shut down.
Yeah.
And then they coming to you like, what's wrong with you? If I got to tell you, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
Like I can see something wrong with you.
Yeah. You know it.
I mean, I know. I just be like, hey, what's going on? You ain't yourself.
And so for me, it's like, I know I carry a lot now, but I'm learning to, like Gino asked me today, I put on while y'all watching, y'all saw my post, can somebody buy me a bike? I asked for stuff now.
Now, I will say this, and I thought he was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, she did.
When he came on and asked, somebody gonna buy me lunch today or whatever, and he doing all these posts, and I'm like, guys, why are you asking these people for money like this? But
did you get it or no?
Yes,
no, he did get it.
I asked for my haircut money, lunch money, and gas money. I did.
Yeah.
Just be direct. I get it.
Yeah.
But I can't even say indirect. I just like to do experiments. Y'all know how I am on Facebook. Not one like, not one comment.
Yeah.
I wrote a post saying, include your Cash App. Just pay it forward. Bless somebody randomly today. You bless somebody else. Not one like, not one comment.
You know what I do?
I get 4,000 likes and views of a Dominique falling in the dang on box.
A baby falling in the box.
Walking and fell in the box. I got 4,000 views. I asked for, and I didn't even say a dollar amount. I just said anything on your heart to bless somebody with. Pay it forward. What do you talk about me?
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's because you
like a comment, nothing.
You asking them, and people don't want to help no more. If it ain't in them to do it, they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So even if it's $1,
I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to be a giver and not just a receiver.
You know what I tend to do, like, and it seems like it happens like either maybe twice to maybe 4 times a month when I'm out shopping or something, and the kid might not have enough or an adult might not have enough. I bet, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. You know, that right there does
if
a
it's
lot.
like 50 cents, I got you.
I've done more than 50 cents. Like, goddamn, Rhea.
I'm just saying right now.
You can't even buy nothing for 50 cents no more.
Hey, y'all, to donate something and then be like,
You get a
50 cents. You know what?
But no, you can get tired. Like, I gave and gave. I still do. I give a lot. Like I give when people don't see.
I got 2 bikes in my truck right now.
For me,
You mean like a bike or a
no,
like that?
a bicycle? Because
gotta
shout out to New Air Detroit. They do the conversation and cardio.
You don't want to walk.
No, they doing it the bikes this Wednesday at Belle Isle. It's gonna be on Belle Isle this Wednesday, 6 p.m. If you got a bike, meet up at the I post a flyer.
Yeah, post a
but
flyer.
With New Air Detroit, I did already, but they riding bikes around Belle Isle this time with cardio and conversation.
Oh, a lot of
But
birds
then we in
out
the
there.
hood. Scared? Oh yeah, she's scared of the birds. All right. But I need a bike, so listen. I went on there even after that because Gino say, "Man, you real bold. How you can ask like that on Facebook?" He said, "I can ask somebody personally. Like I'll call them or text some people I said, bro, you know how many people ask me for stuff and I help them?
That's true.
I never asked. So I said, when I saw that I got my hair cut, lunch money, and gas money, it worked. I said, it's some people out there who do love me like that.
And that don't have nothing to do
It's
with
Wednesday.
love.
No, I'm just saying.
I know what you mean.
But it was people. I got a friend I ain't seen in 20 years who stay in Canada.
Hey?
She sent me gas money.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be with her. I never done nothing for her. But she helped
blessings
me.
come.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying people always like, well,
That's the word. Ask and you shall receive. That's the word.
and that's why I do it now. I didn't never used to do it because you always, especially as men, we think we can do it all by ourselves. We don't want to ask for help because it make you seem like people be. I'm gonna go as far as on my birthday, right? Years ago, I started wearing the money thing, right? My mans and them be like, "Man, why you putting that on? That's like you begging for money." First of all, I learned I don't drink, right?
Correct.
Exactly.
So they can't buy me a drink.
Right.
They say they pay at the door. That's all they need to do. No, motherfucker. It's my birthday. So when they start seeing how much money I was collecting, right?
Yeah.
Now they want to wear it on their birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. I give to people when I see it's their birthday and they got the pin on.
Yeah.
Or if they don't got the pin on.
Right.
If you don't drink, I can't buy you a drink. And then once I saw 10 people already bought you a drink, you don't
Right.
want, you don't want another
I'm
one.
drunk. Like, I don't want
I
nothing
was
else.
like that.
I'm gonna give you $20 something. It's a birthday gift. Like people don't do that no more, but I don't care what nobody say about me. I
Don't
don't
buy
care.
me no drinks on my birthday. Like when my birthday falls on a Sunday, Dyson know he can't. I invite everybody to church. If you want meet me at church for my birthday, and then go to brunch or dinner. That's what I do on my birthday when it falls on a Sunday.
And I went to church
Yes,
on her
he
birthday.
did.
I went to dinner.
You went to dinner. Then we all went to the hospital.
Then on your birthday, I went to dinner, and then we caught COVID.
Then they caught COVID at her birthday. We have great birthdays, I tell you.
Yeah. I was running on my birthday. I hid outside for hours.
It was too many people.
Yeah, it was.
I still made it.
I'll be
It was
in Houston this
Scarface
year
night.
for
I
my
was hanging out
birthday.
with Face that night, but we still made it to the birthday.
It was.
Cause it's moments you can't get
Correct.
back.
That is
And I
true.
learned that when my cousin passed. I think it was just, oh my God, what's today? What's the date?
The day is the 10th.
It's her birthday tomorrow.
It's my great-great-grandmother's
Yes.
birthday. Happy
Well, she passed from COVID, and I had missed that last birthday, and like it don't sit with me well because my allergies are really bad. So I was like, I can't come outside. I don't feel like it.
And she ended up passing.
So you think about stuff like that, all the things you missed, because we'll break our neck to get to somebody's funeral, and didn't love on them when they was here.
That's what's so crazy. They'll take off work,
Yep.
right?
Taking off work.
Go shopping and buy a new outfit because
Well,
it's
I
a
ain't buying no
fashion
new
show.
outfit, but-
Now, most people do because it's a fashion show at the funeral home now, and they would act like they was your best friend. But while I'm living, I could say, "Come to the Millionaire
Hello.
Movement for me."
I'm coming to the viewing.
Millionaire Mindset.
But you won't come to that.
When it first start, when ain't nobody there.
And look, and it's something to help you.
Yeah.
But if I say I'm having a birthday party with some bullshit going on,
Everybody
the whole
there.
city
The
come
whole
out.
city was out.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the mindset.
Or the funeral, I had to work, bro. Every time somebody come to me with a excuse, because I look at it like an excuse, because I say if I was dead, or if they doing a balloon release, Everybody get drunk. Oh, you calling off work
And
for
why do
that?
people keep doing it? I thought they said the balloons was
No,
banned.
it is. It mess up the
It does.
ozone or some shit.
So we gotta stop doing the balloon releases, please.
Balloon releases.
I don't. But that's
I don't
something.
think I did them.
I don't do
I
that.
attended.
Listen,
but I
that's
didn't do 'em.
you know how black people do. Like even with the gender reveals, we do some extra shit just so we can get together and party and drink. And
It's
eat.
an excuse to
That's
drink and eat.
That's all it is. Some extra shit.
It's a celebration.
It is.
Just
but
like
they go to the balloon release or like you said to the viewing, but then don't go to the funeral.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Right.
the funeral.
I mean, you have your reasons. I mean, people got their reasons. But
You
That's
have
what I'm
to be
saying.
like VIP for me to come to the funeral. Because
Yeah.
it's just I know people who go to funerals like they damn near look in the
Professional
newspaper.
funeral
Professional.
poppers. That's
I'm like,
real.
Why do you really want to go and sit and watch people cry and?
I remember at my granny funeral, some lady was sitting there, and I don't know. I like my granny. She had two best friends, and they both went on to glory before her, and we didn't even know, but they wasn't there. So I'm sitting there looking like, who is this lady sitting in the front row on the other side, and she just putting on a performance, and I just was like, Lord, because I can't remember who, maybe my best friend. I looked at me and was like, don't do it, because
Yeah, I
I
don't
was
like
5
that.
seconds away from saying, who
Who the hell are you?
who the hell are you?
Yeah,
But it was a celebration. My granny, when you pass after you've lived your life, that to me, yes, it's a celebration. That was the only thing that could get me through that process. Was saying, because it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me at the viewing. Like I was up there all day, just next to her, making sure she was comfortable, and I was at peace. But the day of the service,
it's totally different.
it's totally different. And I was like, oh, they really about to close this casket.
That be the part.
And I'm
that part right there, and that you be like,
well, let me ask y'all
This
this
is
though,
really
because I be wondering when people think and feel like y'all feel when it come to that, knowing that that's one thing in life we all got in common. That's coming.
It's coming.
It's inevitable. We know it's coming, and we know we gotta go. We gonna have our day. So, but when that time come, why is it so hard to accept that? Like, especially if they
it was hard.
sick.
Yo, but
So
Cody was hard
Because it was sudden.
because it was sudden.
It
So
was
it's
sudden.
different.
It's
It's
a
different
difference.
Yeah.
Because you already. That's why I try to learn the change of stop living my life as if later on is promised.
Right.
I stopped moving like that now.
Yeah.
So, because when Cody died, that sudden death hit you different because we made
Yes.
plans, and we had plans, and we just had talked and was putting stuff
Right.
together, and my hopes was this high.
Yeah,
And then to get a call and say, "Oh no, he dead."
he
now.
dead. Like just like gone.
Wait a minute. And then it was so funny because even
It's crazy.
Ham was like, when they called Heavy, say, he ain't dead. He on a cruise.
He showed it.
Like he can't be dead because he on a cruise.
Right.
And we all was feeling like that. Like he can't die on no cruise.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was like, damn, he dead for real. Like he died relaxing. He died on a cruise.
Right. With his family.
The most
That was the
best place to
hardest.
be
Yeah.
to be relaxing with your family and not worrying and doing nothing, eating and shit.
not stressed out.
And that's the world's way of looking at it. But God had a different plan.
Yeah.
He wanted him to go in paradise.
Yep. And when
I mean, that's another way to look at it.
Yeah.
We didn't look at it then like that. And that's June 25th. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
So
It's coming, man.
It's coming, and we celebrate
Yeah.
Cody in June.
We do. But the difference, what I was saying on them points,
Yeah.
like, even for Mouse, man, my man Mouse, he died in a diabetic coma.
Yeah.
It was sudden, too, because I was on my way to pick him up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And he went in those stages before.
right.
But in my head, I'm like, oh, he always do this.
Right.
When I get there, he gonna be ready. I couldn't get to the house fast enough, and the mother called me like, we at the hospital. He's not getting up. And I'm like, what? He usually be out of it by now. She's like, it don't look good. So to get up there, and he never came out of this one. But in my head, I'm like, oh, he gonna get out of this one too. So them two deaths was one of the hardest ones.
Yeah.
Because they were sudden.
Yeah.
But when you got
somebody's
somebody
older.
sick,
Yeah, you
older,
think-
And
they
people say
let it
that,
out.
and it's so offensive. Like a lot of people say that to me with my brother. Well, she was old, like, but she still had life. She was still able to do things.
That's
Yes, she had
true.
dementia and Alzheimer's. It's now saying things. It sounds crazy, but she still there
for you.
Yeah, she was still there.
But
You
see,
still
was that
those
fair to her?
Right, because
no, it was fair. She was still Granny was still good.
No, I know. I remember.
You know, Granny was still good.
Because even so with
yeah.
my son's grandmother, like sometimes with dementia, you're not there. Sometimes
Right.
you know.
Trust me, you know we went through a lot.
So it's like when you see that as her granddaughter and watching her go through those stages, do you be like, damn, you know?
There was plenty of times, and my prayer during that time was for her. I said, Lord, I know this sounds selfish. I said, but take her before she forgets us.
Yeah.
That was my prayer.
Yeah.
And she had her days where she would like call me my mama.
Yeah.
Or call Robin me
Shit,
or
y'all
everybody
look
else.
like I know she ain't called Robin you. You know, that was good. Slim, you hear this if you watch?
All the time. Before we leave, we got one more video. This is the one I wanted to do last was because if you guys watch the show,
just keep making them
we had my nephew on, and I get emotional thinking about it because he did attempt suicide and thank God he survived. But he is an advocate now for mental health awareness, and just take a look at this little clip.
You don't have enough on the inside to make yourself feel good. You steady chasing outside stimulation to feel good. And it's
Trying
like
to
it's
make
not
others
enough.
feel good.
So
Trying to make others feel good.
More men need to be able to open up and
Definitely.
speak freely
Like I said,
and talk about Christ.
men die at a disproportionate rate when it comes to suicide or just by health complications, period, because we internalize stress, man. We literally are killing ourselves because we don't talk, we don't express
Yeah,
emotions.
that's me. I think that's definitely me because I don't know how to communicate, and I'm real stubborn, so I keep a lot of stuff to myself. But I also help so many people, and then like you said, I don't know if it's Rico or but when I don't reciprocate it, it make me feel some kind of way. I get angry, and then I be shutting down. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to unpack there. So you just.
So Dice, with you,
to see that full live stream that's on the YouTube channel Robert Real. That's one word, Robert Real. You can watch all of the lives there. Just wanted to get that little plump, plump, plump. Okay.
With you knowing that about yourself, do you feel like you can go ahead and fix it on your own, or do you feel like you could talk to someone? It don't even have to be anybody like a professional therapist. It could be a pastor, somebody like that that you could possibly vent to make you change it, or do you think you can do it yourself?
I know I can't do it myself because I've been doing this for years. But I want to give a shout out to the What Up Dope Pod Talk crew. Rico, Gino, Tez, and Dirty. It just happened on a humble, but after every show, we stay behind and we vent. And that's been helping me. And then like stuff like this, and even that show, like it's therapeutic for us because we get together and we even like now having this conversation, talking about it, you releasing a lot of it, it gets off.
Right.
I cannot do it by myself, and I'm just learning now to open up because when I tell you, us at the end, like if we could record us off air, like y'all would be.
Why couldn't y'all? That sound like a good show.
Because when people know the camera on them, they change up. When you don't know the camera on you, you're gonna be yourself, like you.
But then that's why Tez has all of the video. Shout out to Tez.
But shout out to them.
Tez records the entire, like all the time somewhere, so we can be looking like all of Tez's videos. Somebody is, but T, why'd you recording? Like they don't know he's recording, but they gonna love those moments later on. You know,
right?
You
and
always
even
appreciate them.
Like you said earlier, I think that's why I keep so many male friends around because they feel like they can talk to me. I don't have that judgment with them
because you're one of the fellas,
right? Cheers. I definitely can understand it, and then by me losing so many people, like I got this one person that I deal with that you guys know. We just had this damn connection where it's just like it don't even have to be no relationship type shit, but it's just like I'm the comfort zone.
Right.
I was there for him when a lot of shit popped off, and regardless of what happens, I'm always gonna be there.
Is a reciprocity there though?
Say that again.
Reciprocity.
I will say
what that mean?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
And I'm gonna say And I say that.
He know what it means. That's why I looked at him like that.
I say that because it's in a different form from what I get from others. If that makes
fair.
sense. Because the others that I want it from, I don't get that.
Okay.
That's a problem in itself. Yeah. That's what make you mad too. Because you be wanting certain things from certain people and they don't give it to you. But I get it from over here.
Exactly.
And you be mad at them because you be like, why you can't?
Like, why that person can't act like this person?
You know what I'm
if
saying?
I could just build a dude.
Can I go to Build-A-Bear?
Let me just build a dude.
Praise the Lord.
No, praise the Lord.
But
I think that was something else.
Yes, it was. I love it. But we have the producer over here, engineer over here, letting us know 10 more minutes. Y'all know I'm loving that.
Damn, y'all can't. You weren't supposed to say that on there.
I say it.
We caught on.
Raw but real.
That's like a prayer hands on the text. Like it's ready to high five.
She said, "Hallelujah, y'all. Praise the Lord."
I'm looking right at it. Y'all know I'm looking.
But no, it's cool.
Let me plug my
I would
business.
love to have a place where we could build a not bear, but a person.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Build them with NutriBurst and Candy Cleanse. Build them.
Get the shit out of them that they full of.
Get the shit out of them that they full of. This is healthy.
Pull it up.
Candy
Pick it up
Cleanse.
some. Put it up in the camera. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Ooh, there it is.
This takes it out. This puts it back in.
Stand up and let them see what you done lost.
Oh, no.
No, because you look great today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Show the results.
New hair color.
Dude, I don't want to stand up.
You shall. Come on, we got. Hey, might as well.
You can't see.
Yes, you can see it. You can
Look
tell.
at that.
Come on.
And that's not a waist trainer.
That's not a waist trainer. That's not a waist trainer.
I said, you got a waist trainer body thing?
That's my waist.
And that's from what now? Come on.
Candy Cleanse.
Let's get it together.
Candy
Because if
Cleanse.
y'all see my waist compared to hers, you'll know what she do
Shit,
and what I
mine
do.
too. I need to drink 2 bottles.
And honestly, that is from my products because I have not had time to work out. Y'all know I love the gym. I have not been to the gym in a while, but once I start getting back, look out.
Because the same thing for me. My 40th in December, y'all.
But it's
I'm
not
going to
for,
Houston.
like, I love to work out for health reasons. And that's why I feel like men need to get back into working out. With Dice, you don't drink or smoke, so you don't have an outlet.
Eats cereal.
He does. He has a cereal addiction. But you have
right.
a cereal addiction.
So what?
He's a cereal eater.
Listen, let me say this too, because when you said something about a therapist, I tried it. I went one day.
We said that wasn't the right one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that he wasn't the right one.
Oh, it was a guy. Yeah,
It was
you
a guy.
definitely the
I
man
didn't give him
because
a
a woman
chance.
you'll start dating.
She'll be laying on the couch. No, we're gonna break that drunk thing on that.
Yes.
But no, I tried. I went and it wasn't for me. But like I said, what I do now is for me. The way I do it. I think for me, when I'm forced to do something, I don't want to do it. If somebody tell me to do it, I don't want to do it.
And sadly, I'm learning that about myself
Let
too.
me tell you something that was incredible that I appreciated so much.
What's that?
I sent Jaden to therapy when he was a kid, and his therapist came to his prom send off. I like to.
Oh, God.
Where was the therapist?
I got a picture of him. He was.
It's a man?
Yes, he was
Why
the
I
first
didn't know
guy.
the man was there, G baby.
He was at my mom's house. He was one of the first ones to come, and
I'm just
he
saying.
went to him when he was like 9 or 10, but he kept him. He kept checking
That's
on him,
good.
and he's not like he's in the church and all of that, so he's a therapist, but like a family therapist.
Right.
And I said, well,
You gonna book a
God.
session? Oh,
I might have
you have to book a session.
You just want him to lay you on the couch.
Right. It's nothing wrong with therapy.
I was gonna throw him to my mama. No. But anywho, that was it. That was
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Give me the signal. Give me the signal. What we got on?
You gonna ask for the signal?
All right.
Yeah, I want to ask I'm blazing. But no, I want to share this because
That
this
was
was something
good.
else that I did over the weekend that I wanted to share. I meant to do this on our show too, and I didn't. So y'all hearing it first here on Raw but Real.
Well, look at that. Won't God
It
do
wasn't
it?
even on what I know. But I want to give a shout out to Dominique Bowens and Jada Jones
Oh yes,
and a whole staff for the series Us.
absolutely.
Right? If you haven't seen it, go on Tubi. It's 3 episodes on there now. But I had the pleasure to go help them do the next episodes.
And tell them we just get what you learned.
Not to never do it again. No. But listen, real talk, hats off to anybody in the industry. I learned so much behind the scenes. Like, you'll respect the movie once you do that. Mm-hmm. I love movies, and now being behind the scenes, I know what it takes. Shout out to them and the whole staff. My man Stoney, he came to our show the other day, but Stoney was one of the PAs too, but he did a lot. Stoney just did everything. He even helped me, and I was
Shout out to all PAs. It's hard.
It's very hard, and they had a big crew, but the whole crew was nice. Everybody was nice. They accepted me, and everybody got along. The talent, the directors and everything. It was a director who came in from LA who helped them. His name Sheik. Shout out to him. We had fun, but I sacrificed and put a lot to the side, put myself behind to help them. It was worth the lesson. Go check out us. That's all I want to say. Check out us.
It was excellent.
And it's not over. The other episodes are coming, but I was a part of that.
And it's about polyamorous relationships. So you guys know what us is about.
Somebody phone up? Oh,
yeah, yours. Yeah. But it was very well put together.
You know, it was. Great writing from Jada.
Yes, Jada is amazing.
Okay.
They different too when it come to working for them when they in working mode.
Oh yeah.
It's a switch on, switch off.
You had to learn.
It's very
I
professional.
learned the hard way.
It's professional.
No, it is, and I love it. I learned a lot, but I want to give them their flowers and tell them they did a great job to the whole staff, like the camera people, the lighting. I helped the lighting people.
Oh, you was up.
I did some lighting.
A griff. What's they call them? A gift.
I did a lot.
That's theater talk.
But I did a whole lot. Like, I learned so much, but I respected that much more. But hats off to them and their whole crew. It's worth the watch. So all these movies, when they on Tubi, stop looking for what's wrong and just enjoy the movie.
Yes.
Because
it's a whole process. If you go back and look at the beginning. Dennis's movies, look at the beginning. Dennis is doing great now, but everybody has a beginning.
Yeah.
So it's going to be rough. It's in what you spend, too. But that's a whole nother equipment cost.
It costs a lot of money.
Equipment
costs a lot of money. So
invest in these people. Invest in each other. Invest in us.
And that's another thing.
Yes.
I said that. After doing that, because they kept saying, you want to come back, you want, because I got offered a part. I know my position. I don't want to be in the movie. I'll be an extra.
That's it.
But I don't want to be no main role because I ain't going to act right, for one. Two, I can't do it.
That means 3. Yeah. 3. Brother man from the 5th floor.
And we tweet. But I can't do it. But I said I would invest in it because it's worth it. After seeing that, and what you go through, like, I think it would be a good investment to be putting money behind it, like real talk, to help them elevate things.
Well, next week we may have a guest. We're going to see about dealing with men, because I want to stay on the male topic. I feel like men are not respected enough.
No, we're not.
Especially all this month.
So could one of you ladies buy my bike?
No.
I need it by Tuesday for Wednesday to ride out with.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
I need it by tomorrow.
It can happen.
I would definitely let you use the one I got, but I got to take
It's a man bike? It ain't no girl bike.
It's right there. You can look at it.
Is it freewheel?
I can't. Then you're going to be picky. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to be picky. I got to make sure it's the right kind of bike.
Don't you, Debo?
Not just any kind of bike.
And I bought a wide cushion for it.
I need
the wide cushion.
Well, wait a minute.
He need that wide cushion.
I'm already fat.
I know we gonna be off because this is a professional. I hate to say professional because I'm not comparing it. Don't be messy, people. That's not what I'm saying.
2 minutes.
So I'm just saying. I welcome June is the beginning of new beginnings for Robert Real. If you're looking at the screen, remember YouTube. One word, Robert Real. Subscribe. Subscribing is free. It is not a cost to subscribe. I cannot stress this enough.
But I keep
People
stressing
have been
to you,
telling me
they not gonna do it because you telling them to do it.
No, okay.
They got to do it on their own.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna still let it be known. I'm not gonna accept that negativity in my life.
Grab people's phone. Like, let me see your phone real quick.
I literally do.
You know what you got to say?
Don't. Just,
Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. But when you tell them to do it, that's when they ain't gonna do it.
Again, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I didn't. Because you're trying to tell me.
I'm trying to tell you.
I heard
And you didn't either. I'm done with them. I believe in y'all.
I love
don't
y'all.
want to hear nothing that they saying.
You
Prove them wrong. Let's let the subscriptions go up.
See y'all next Monday.
Robert Real, one word.
6 p.m. What up, Joe?
Yes.
Peace.